Analyzed per capita and state by state, the volume of CDL driver applications incoming to the bestdriverjobs.com portal and associated network sites reveals economic changes throughout the period of 2008 to 2015. From a high density of applications early in the period in Michigan, for instance, as the auto industry failed during the recession, to lagging employment rates in the Southeast throughout the period, until the most recent years, during which density shifted in part from the Southeast to states most affected by the oil and gas bust, places like North Dakota, Texas, and Wyoming, where many drivers have been left looking for work. As the Great Recession began to show itself late in 2008, driver job application density reflected trends in later years, with the highest density of CDL holding driver job applicants residing in the southeastern United States, something of a norm in the data throughout the time period in this analysis. The hit the auto industry took early on in the recession can be seen in Michigan's 29 driver application rate for 2008. Georgia had the most applicants at 36 per 100,000 people, and the fewest, North Dakota, at 5 applicants, where few resident CDL holders were looking for work. Growth in oil services work had already begun there, creating plenty opportunities for local driver employment in spite of the economic hit then underway. The application rate skyrocketed nationally 50% in 2009 as the economy faltered. Virtually every state saw CDL applications per capita rise that year. Georgia, for the second year in a row, had the most 2009 applicants at 53 applicants per 100,000 people. Southeast states of Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee followed close behind, all with rates above 40. Michigan was the next closest at a 37 applicant density as the auto companies faltered and were bailed out. North Dakota, at 7 drivers, again remained a bulwark for local employment, showing the lowest resident application density in the nation. The application rate nationally dropped back down in 2010 with a measure of economic improvement and continued growth in natural gas and oil services related operations. Application density declined in every state in the Union outside of oil field heavy states like North Dakota, where it continued low. Maine, too, among other Northeast states, registered little change between 2009 and 2010. Otherwise in the Northeast in general, and in converse to the Southeast, states over the course of the time period in this analysis registered some of the smallest CDL driver application densities per capita. Relatively few drivers looking for work reside in the region. New York improved from a 9 applications per 100,000 residents density to join North Dakota in a statistical tie in this category in 2010. Georgia, again, at 40 applications per 100,000 residents showed the highest density. For the third year in a row, job application density hovered between 18 to 19 per 100,000 residents nationally, and regional concentrations remained highest in the Southeast. Montana and North Dakota, however, showed more than 30% boosts in application numbers for the first time in the 2008 to 2015 analyzed period. The national density of CDL driver applications reached its lowest point in this period in 2014, as owner-operator income rose for the first time above $60,000 on average among ATBS clients, and driver pay saw its most significant gains in years. All around the country, fewer drivers were looking for work. Every state in the Union posted improvement, including New York, which for every year but one of the preceding 6 showed an unchanged application density. The final year, 2015, in this analysis, saw the national density of applications rise by 1 applicant, led by the well-documented bust in U.S. oil operations as the prices oil fetched on the world market fell sharply late in the prior year and precipitated a big drilling/fracking slowdown in the United States. North Dakota's applications more than doubled to 22 per 100,000 people, more than quadrupling over the rate in 2008, and Texas nearly so to the same number. Montana's rose by a significant degree as well.